Early in the morning,
Yo, topical juicers, welcome back to the channel. Now I'm gonna cut straight to the chase on this one. This is a bit of a spontaneous video, as you can see by the title of the video. It's with a heavy heart that I have to make this video, man. I'm still a bit in shock, to be honest. This one gives me chills. This one's nearly as big as MJ for me. When MJ passed in 2009, I think it was, I saw it in the news at night before I went to bed, and I was just crying, boy. You know, there's some people that hit different, you know what I'm saying? And Kobe, for me, he really touched me. He was my favorite player for years and years and years. He was the only player ever that I ever really cared about when I was growing up. The one that got me into basketball. I hold my hands up now, I'm not a basketball fan anymore. I'm a fan, but I'm out the loop. You know, when you kind of stop watching a sport for a while, you forget you don't know who's good, you don't know who's new, you know what I'm saying? It starts getting a bit blurred, so I'm out the basketball loop now. But I remember, I mainly followed basketball in LA for Kobe. Any games on the arcades when I'm a little kid, under 10, I'm Kobe. You know, any NBA game or whatever it was I used to play, slam dunk games, I'm Kobe. Like, Kobe was that guy. Yeah, when I found out on the phone that he died yesterday from one of my best friends, I was literally like, what? I was completely baffled. So yeah, I'm not gonna make this video too long. This is literally just a short video about a bit about his life, his achievements, his legacy. And yeah, man, I'm shocked. I'm really shocked. If you guys weren't aware, Kobe Bryant died yesterday I think yesterday morning around 10 a.m, around that time, local time. He was basically in a helicopter crash that went down not too far from his home when he was en route to a basketball game, actually. And unfortunately, his 13-year-old daughter was also in the helicopter, along with 7 other people who died. They died. Whether they died on impact or whether they died from the fire that, you know, occurred afterwards, I don't know. And I don't like to think about these things, man. I really don't. Yeah. So a little bit about Kobe Bryant's life. He was traded from Charlotte to the Lakers on the same day he was drafted. So I think he was about 13th pick, and he was drafted to Charlotte and changed straight away to LA, the team that he would end up playing all his career for, all 20 years, 2 decades for the same team. He was the youngest player to appear ever in an NBA game. In his second season, he was an NBA All-Star, NBA champ by the 4th season, you know, first of 3 consecutive titles. The guy is a legend, ultimately. I remember, I hear it, you know, 14 years ago it was now, 2006, when he got 81 points in one game against Toronto. He's just elite, truly elite, and this is heartbreaking stuff. He was an MVP in 2008. He won the titles in 2009, 2010. Finals MVP both times. I remember it was around 2013 when I kind of not fell out of love with basketball, but I was a bit out the loop. And that was actually around the time where Kobe got, he tore his Achilles. I think he got an Achilles injury or whatever happened to it, something to do with his Achilles. And that was in 2013. A horrible injury. My boy, shout out Io, yeah. I told me to say, yeah. Big up Io, yeah. He's just come back from Achilles injury himself. So I know how painful they are, and I've been through it myself as well. So I remember he had an Achilles injury, and he still played 3 more seasons afterwards. I think he scored 60 points in his final game, for LA. Like, the guy is a legend. People were paying upwards of £25,000 to see Donny play basketball. Do you know how mad that is? People are paying that amount just to see someone play play a sport. That just goes to show the pure gravity of the situation. Listen, every death is hugely important. Like, admittedly, if someone dies down the road, you don't know them, it's not going to affect you. And I'm not putting people on pedestals, celebrities or normal people. Death is still death. We're all human. We all bleed the same. We all die the same. That's the only thing that joins us together. That's one thing that is the same. We are all going to die. And I don't know. This one just hits me different, man. This isn't just a sports star. This really is a global icon. Someone who shifted the sport, shifts like the culture. Like he's a legend, man. So yeah, my heart goes out to the family. The surviving family as well. Kobe's daughters, his wife, you know, the friends of family. It's dead, you know. Kobe isn't just an icon in the sport. He's just a legend in general, you know. After he retired, he wrote like a series of books and produced an animated feature called Dear Basketball, and that actually won an Oscar. You know what I'm saying? This guy, like, I think it was just a 5-minute animation, but you know, it's about basketball and whatnot. It won an Oscar. So he's an amazing guy, an amazing talent, and yeah, man, I'm really sad to hear about this news. Really, really sad. So, like I said, my heart, my thoughts, my prayers go out to the family. And anyway, I know it was a bit of a somber video today. Apologies. I just thought I'd get this news out there because I know everyone already knows. But anyway, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. You know how it is, and we'll go again. Topical juice. Come on.